For the first project, you're going to be creating a letterhead. So you have to first get an email address from Outlook.com. Once when you open up Outlook, you will get this. So what you're going to do, you're going to go all the way to your left. You're going to click on the rectangle. And you will see a number of different icons that appear. The one you're going to choose is the word online, which is this one right here. The word online icon. Once that opens up, we're going to create a new document, a new blank document. So we're going to choose the new blank document, which is right over here. And you're going to click on that one. Okay, the first thing I want to do is insert a picture in my document. So up on the top, these are the different tabs that you have. Insert means putting in, and since I'm going to put a picture in my document, I'm going to click on the Insert tab. And the following will appear. And since it's a picture, I want to click on the picture. You could insert other objects in the document. You could insert online pictures, table, all kinds of other stuff. But for now, we're just going to insert a picture. If you don't have any pictures, then choose online pictures. So I'm going to choose a file. This is the one I want to use. So I'm going to click on it. And then at the bottom, I'll click on Open. Alright, and next step is to insert it. Alright, it just insert the object in my document, which is a picture, and as you can see, it's pretty big, so I want to make it smaller. So I'm going to go up till you see the word format right here. Click on format, brings this down, move a little bit over towards the right, and here's the word shrink. I want to shrink this picture. Whatever you do changes to the picture, you always got to make it selected, and it's already selected. So each time I click shrink, it gets smaller, and it tells you right here the scale. I'm down to 81%. Smaller, more smaller, and of course, to make it grow too if I want to by clicking upwards. I think that's good enough. I want to go back to the Home tab. In the paragraph section, you have the different alignments. So this is align text to the left, This is center. This is align text to the right. And this is justified. So I'm going to choose center. I want my picture to be the center. My document. So I click on that. As you can see, it's at the center of my document. I'm going to press enter. I'm going to type the name of my company. Next, I'm going to type the address. City and state, I'm going to type and zip code. And also the telephone number. And the email. All right, so always check, make sure there's no mistakes. So what I want to do, I want to focus on the name of the company. So I'm going to select it by clicking and dragging with the mouse. Hold down the mouse on the left side and just drag it across. And I'm going to go to home. Home is the frequently used command. And I want to make the font bigger. So there's an A. Whenever you put the cursor over a letter, it tells you what it does. So we're going to grow the font. We're going to make it big. We want the name to stand out. So we're going to make that at 16. It tells you the size right over here. It's at 16. What we also want to do, we want to change the type of font. So right here, the font name, hit the arrow down, and it has all these different fonts you could choose from, whatever you want to use. I'm going to use the Comic Sans MS. which is right here. The fonts are in alphabetical order. Gotta make sure the text is highlighted. Not only do I want to do that, I want my font to be bold. So the bold, I'm going to click on the B. I also want it to be italics, so I'm going to click on the I. U stands for underline, which I'm not going to underline it. I also want to change the font color, which is the A, with the rectangle underneath it here. I'm going to make it a dark green. Now, I want to select the rest of the text, address information. And then home is the most frequently used command, so I want to make it down a little bit smaller. So I'm going to click the A with the arrow pointing down and shrink it. That's the shrink font. I don't make that more than 10. And as you can see, there's line spacing in between it. So to change line spacing, they have the page layout tab. So I'll click on the page layout tab. It's right up here. And you see there's a before 0 at that point. And there's a after, which is 10 point. And I want to make that 0. The after 0. Go down, as you can see. And as a result, it puts everything together. Also type it in. Next, I want to save this so I can come back to it at a later time. So to do that, I'm going to click on the File tab. And go to Save As. And I want to save this as a copy to OneDrive. I want to save it in my documents. And save. Give it a name. And it's saved. So this is my letterhead.